Ethan, but you can call me Fortnite Cryonics, and welcome back to Madden 19. Last episode, we did a whole bunch of stuff. We were getting them touchdowns, like, bam, bam. But now we're on week 5. Time to do some practice. Yeah, I got up. I watched some YouTube for a while. Because I woke up, I didn't want to play my game straight away. And then, after I watched 1 or 2 episodes of like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie, or something like that, I went ahead, got on, and I time to make a YouTube video instantly. So here I am, Buckham Jr. God, I was gonna say something, but why is there no volley?
Good practice, huh?
There's no. There was no volume. I don't know why. I couldn't hear anything.
Black 30! Black 5! Set! White 80!
Oh, put them catches.
Blue 30! Black 5!
Save? No. Yeah, gold.
Men, you're gonna like what you see in the film room this afternoon because today was a great practice. The coaching staff, we can't ask for much more. You guys consistently do that, and we are gonna find ourselves in the playoffs. Good stuff.
I mean, we've won 4 games in a row. We haven't even lost yet. So, I was doing the default dance, but I can't really do it because I'm on a couch in my gaming room. Right? I don't live at my dad's house anymore. I'm at my grandma's. Let me say this. I have my own gaming room. It's basically a couch. Some of my stuff is still at my dad's house, but at my grandma's, I asked Grandma if I could have one of the rooms that are upstairs, and she said yes. So I'm basically up there all day long. You know, sometimes I will be downstairs and watch some TV or hang out with friends afterward. They come over and I would come up here. So let's get into it.
Running free! It's the coach. You're watching Madden Football on EA Sports. Coming up, Devontae Freeman. Fresh off 100 yards a week ago. Coming up, we'll see the visiting Atlanta Falcons as they get set to match up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay,
Right
I
at the
would
convergence of the
I
three
would
rivers
expect
on
the
Art
Falcons
Rooney
to
Drive.
have
We
won
welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Moments ago, a scene that's played here since 2004. Big Ben Roethlisberger greeted by this sold-out Heinz Field crowd. His Steelers getting set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they too were winners.
That was the Falcons. This is a mad big goal.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by a man who's becoming an elder statesman among quarterbacks in the league, drafted back in 2004. It's Ben Roethlisberger.
Brandon, it's always nice when you get recognized with an individual award. And he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week, but when you do it in a win, so much the better.
Absolutely. And he was all talking about that win, not so much the award he received on Wednesday.
And it's a nice-looking award. I wonder if he took it home, you know, got out of the car, showed it off to the kids in the neighborhood, passed it around. Wonder what he did with it.
Let's go now.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Man open left side is Brown. And into the end zone. Touchdown.
We didn't do anything.
Antonio Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, partner, go ahead and strike up the band. Cue up the dance moves. AB is in the end zone yet again, and that's not a surprise at all. His ability to turn something into a bigger play after the catch, that run after catch, one of the things that helps separate him as one of the elite receivers in the NFL.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way down. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give him a gain of 38. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Now you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Here's Roethlisberger. And his throw here's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Roethlisberger will throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Boswell for the extra point.
Now I need to beat Gronkowski's touchdown.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. We focus our attention now on the quarterback, Ben. And now out come the Steelers. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Wide open receiver complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Extra point now by Boswell.
I'm not talking.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Touchdowns. Damn. I don't know.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. There's a man they call AB, always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches, holds the number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
He had 136. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Big Ben with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for him.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Man, this is too easy, bro. We're gonna probably get back on the 50s and stuff like we did last time.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. Sutton now to return. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Black 20.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. 2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Right to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll start things out with an AFC North matchup. Baltimore heading over to take on Cleveland. And it's the Ravens who have the lead as they play the second quarter. Willie Snead, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head to Buffalo to check on the Bills at home in New Era Field. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Tennessee Titans. 2 touchdown passes there for Marcus Mariota. Lastly, let's head to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. See what's happening with the Bengals. And that one all even in their matchup with the visiting Dolphins. In the game you've been watching, it was Ben Roethlisberger who led the way offensively in the first half. He's over 300 yards passing already. How high can he go? To find out, let's kick it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Sutton now to return. Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh my God.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Roethlisberger now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. He's got his man on the crossing route. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I had the most touchdowns.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Again, it's Roethlisberger. The attempt on the dime, and he has it. What a catch. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it too deep? Is it too...
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
I want the touchdown.
How about Ben Roethlisberger, his 5th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same.
I hate blocking in this game. I have to block.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away.
Play, not block, because block is hard.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense on balance.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I even knew.
Those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
But he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Why did you pass that?
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. Throwing left side, it's complete. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Nice.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 30 yards there. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll get this down to the 10. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
That's complete right around the 8.
You can't lose the touchdowns, dude.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Come on.
In for the score. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Okay.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playing?
Body. Okay.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
How do you not
Another
catch
throw
that?
on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And that's incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, this from 39. And Boswell's kick is good.
With the field
And that
goal
will get
kick.
the lead up to 14. So they settle. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger going to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Why do we have to run it? It's fine, dude.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
With the freaking... Why do we have to run?
First carry for James Conner. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, here's Bell. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
More touchdowns than I did. But whatever. Whatever. As far as I'm concerned, though, I got 2. Thank you. This result was not enough. 5-0, though. The fuck is this shit? If we win them all, I honestly think we're actually going to be able to go to the playoffs. Time to practice. Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's do this.
Today's a work day, gentlemen, and you know what that means? We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to work?
His last name say Tit.
If you are, then go out and prove it to me. Show me what you got.
Huh. If I said Tit, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? No!
Set! Blue 30! Blue 30! Set! Black 20! Set! 180! Blue 30!
Nice, nice.
Black 80!
Yeah.
Let's go. White side.
Nice.
All right, man, bring it in tight, bring it in tight. Let me tell you something. That was the best practice of the season. Not a single mental mistake. That's the type of practice championship teams have. Keep it up.
Thank you. I knew I did good. Slurp, slurp, slurp that water. Slurp, slurp that water. I don't know anymore. I'm just a psychopath. Not a psychopath. I'm a weirdo. But that's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm weird. Because I got power of God and anime on my side. Andy Dalton. Don't got nothing against Ben.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 19. on EA Sports. Coming up, Big Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers take on the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week, they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they're off to a terrific start. Unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Defensively, here you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
No, dude, I didn't remain passer this season.
Second and 10, it's Roethlisberger once more. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Which was on?
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Ben to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. Now Roethlisberger on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Pass it to me.
They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate?
And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Steelers.
Brown, you're taking
Antonio Brown with touchdown
Brown,
number 8
my heat,
on the year. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on it. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point put.
Pissing me off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Sutton now to return. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
You drive check. You drive check.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Triangle. I mean, square.
Meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they wanted to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
That was right.
Sean Williams there defensively to break
They
that one
teleport. I'm saying
there's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Man open left side is Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Carlos Dunlap. In there to sack him for a loss of 6. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
I get them touchdowns because I am a god. It doesn't matter how good you can be, because all I do is I get the touchdowns all damn week. Because I don't care that you broke your elbow. Well, all that matters is you don't have to be good or not. All you have to do is get the touchdowns all damn week.
He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so.
Because what I do is I get them touchdowns all damn week.
That can shred a defense quicker than anything else because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game.
I was wide open, man.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The hell?
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Honestly,
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this.
Yeah.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Roethlisberger will throw. James
always block you. I can't.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Brown.
Come on.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I could have got that
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That goes for a gain of 31.
Double shots.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Bengals have recovered.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield. Initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure...
All you gotta do is get them wins.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin with an interesting one in the AFC. The Chargers heading east to take on Cleveland. And it is the Chargers who have the lead in that one. Phillip Rivers slinging it. 3 touchdown passes there. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Andrew Luck throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And that game's gone to the half, all even at 10-10. In the game you've been watching, it was Ben Roethlisberger who led the way offensively in the first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his...
And we're back. Make a touchdown. We don't give 2 fucks because we are better than them.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. Sutton now to return. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Like always blocks.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Roethlisberger. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Did I say Brown?
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Mr. Fox.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
Yeah, I'm going to get my 3rd
5th catch of the game
touchdown
for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. For Brown, that's his 5th catch. So 5 catches over 50 yards. You might as well set your watch to that. He does it every game.
Think about 2013.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Big Ben with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point put through by Boswell.
With that drip. I can't see.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. Sutton now to return. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. How about Ben Roethlisberger, his 5th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's...
So, for that conclusion, it ain't perfect.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But
he's got a man complete. It's a big play. Roethlisberger to Brown. 43 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt. And so far, it's working for both of them.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. In for the score. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Boswell for the extra point.
Perfect.
Boswell good with the extra point.
God,
and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up.
My mama would say, life is like dangerous.
Oh, Roethlisberger gonna throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Roethlisberger. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this. Fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
And they get to it. Pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here.
I actually wonder who the hell is he throwing it to?
And
why do you have to run every time?
And last time they were very fortunate this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because We've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and it happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
God, this is boring.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell, and he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And now running, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Just for that.
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where...
Because you had done running.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
It's only fun if you're the one that's running it, but if you have
so
to
for Pittsburgh, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get...
Like... So boring just to run. That was so... I don't have anything against gay people. That was gay. It's like every time they run, they kissed each other. Because running, there's no point in running. The most boringest thing that happens. Like, if we're running, just take me out, coach. This is our bye week. We're here for week 9. So, we can practice. Nah, I don't want to practice. No, did I say to do that? No, I didn't. Those are the Browns. I'm gonna do something though really quick, guys. Alright? I'm gonna do something. Something I don't really want to do. I don't want to go against the Browns. Like, come on. If we lose, and I messed up big time. Nope. Okay. Let's start this training. And yeah, I'm gonna do this training, you know. We gotta do this training. If we don't train, we ain't good, okay? Okay, I simulated that one because I didn't feel like training if we're not even having the game. And I want to skip one game, okay? Reasons. I want to get to the, you know, I want to get to the playoffs, hopefully the Super Bowl, as fast as possible.
All right, gentlemen, we made way too many mistakes this week, okay?
Okay, so let's get into this training.
Let's go out.
Light was up.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Set. 180. Light was up.
Shit.
Blue 30. Blue 30.
Fudge!
Set. Blue 30. White set.
with that drip.
Set! 180! 180
Ow.
You know what, man? That was pretty damn good. You know what really gets me excited?
Alright guys, well, this is going to be all for this video. If you like to go ahead and leave a big fat like. If you can, you don't have to, but if you can, if you can, subscribe and turn on post notifications for me. That would much be appreciated. And if you guys like this, go ahead and leave a big fat like. And I'll see you guys in the video. Peace out.